Welcome to the video about how to start the Automation Framwork Simulation. The Automation Framwork project is an executable program, although some scenarios involve more devices than available in the test environment. This capability ensures that all possible configurations and scenarios are evaluated and verified in a controlled environment, before final deployment with real hardware. Additionally, the Automation Framwork project can be executed with both real hardware and in simulation mode. It is providing flexibility and ensuring consistent, reliable results, also facilitating development and validation without requiring all hardware from the start. In the next part of the video, you will see a demonstration of the following steps. Right now, we explain the main key points that have to be taken. From the PLC side, the user must compile and download the TIA Portal project in a PLC sim instance. After that, the PLC is started. Secondly, from the HMI side, the user is simulating the panel. Therefore, compile and download the project in a PC runtime instance. Once the runtime is running, the user has to do the following steps before making the panel ready for operation. First, press the Request Operation button to unlock the panel. Then, log in with the operator credentials. After that, power on the system. Now, the panel will be 100% functional. Now that the HMI is operable and functional, the user can handle or operate the units through the header of the panel. To do this, select one or more than one unit from the Select Unit pop-up. Once the units are selected, send state commands from the header or from the pop-up for the chosen unit or units. Additionally, you can request a mode change from the Mode Commands pop-up for the selected unit or units. Let's start with the simulation of the Automation Framwork project and show how to simulate the controlling and monitoring of different units from the panel. As it was mentioned, in the Automation Framework, to simulate the project, the following steps must be taken. First, from the PLC side, the user have to do a full compile of the hardware and software of the PLC. Then, the compiled PLC project should be downloaded. To simulate the PLC, an instance of PLC Sim will be used, so the user must create it before downloading. As it is a full download, the PLC should be stopped during the download. Additionally, the PLC has a safety feature. Therefore, the user has to confirm the online serial number. Next, continue with the HMI side. The user have to do also a full compile of the hardware and software of the HMI. Then, simulate the panel. Once the runtime is running, it is needed to make the panel operable. The panel now is locked. Just one panel can be operated at the same time. Therefore, the user must press the Request Operation button to control it. The next step will be the login with the operator user. The users and the passwords can be found in the security settings, users and roles. Lastly, the system must be powered on through the Power On pop-up. The Automation Framwork project provides the interface between the HMI and PLC to power on or power off the system. Then, the user must customize the conditions in the PLC to enable the power on or off. Now, the panel is unlocked and 100% functional and operable by the user. This project is prepared to control and monitor different units at the same time. By opening the Select Unit pop-up, the operator can select one or more than one unit to handle. Once the units are selected, it is possible to send state commands from the header to change the state of the units. The state commands buttons would be only operable according to the current state, also displayed in the header. For example, if the unit is in the state stopped, the only command allowed is reset. In the header appears the most common commands, but by opening the pop-up, the user can access to more state commands. It is also possible to monitor and control the mode of the selected units. Therefore, open the Mode Commands pop-up. There the user can request a mode change. This is allowed, depending on the configuration done in the PLC and the current state. In case the user selects units with different current mode or state. The header will show various. Additionally, if the operator wants a better overview of the OMAC state model, he can access to the OMAC screen. Use the arrows to select the unit to be visualized. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.